Hi, my name is Mia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And as you can see by the title, today I want to introduce you to my 10 favorite zero waste items. And we all know about the reusable bottle, we all know about the reusable grocery bags, so I'm gonna skip over those today. Those have been a part of my daily life for a very long time, since far before I even dove deep into the zero waste movement. So today I figured I'd go a little more creative and introduce you to some other things that I use day to day. And I thought it'd be very fitting sitting here by the beach. The ocean is right in front of me. Maybe you can hear it. You can't see it right now because the sun is above the ocean, kind of blinding me a little bit. But it's nice to be outside. I hope you appreciate the change of scenery. And without further ado, let's dive right in. I have a bag full of things that I want to talk about. So I'll just grab things and talk about them. So this is not going to be in any particular order, just 10 things that I use day to day. And I figured January is a great time to start implementing new habits, to start new things like living a more eco-friendly, zero-waste lifestyle. So let's see. Alright, the first item, I know I said I wouldn't talk about water bottles, but this is more a representation of a different item. This is a water filter. So at home we have a big water filter, a Guppy, that filters all of our drinking water. And if you are picky with water like I am, then I would definitely recommend getting a charcoal filter, as that filters out all the tastes and all the bacteria, all the viruses and anything that you wouldn't want in your body. But this is a great filter as well. This is more for traveling. If you travel to different countries where water might not be drinkable, then you can filter it through that and be safe and not buy any water in plastic bottles anymore. So that's item number one. Next up, I brought some baking paper, and this is reusable baking paper. You can buy it in all shapes and sizes. You can get just a regular rectangle for day-to-day baking needs. These right here I cut out to fit my bread shape, so I never have to buy new baking paper. When I found out about that, I was really happy, and I figured I'd share that with you in case you don't know about it yet. Next up in here is kind of a mix of things. Maybe you can already guess where I'm going with this, but it is basically just containers, Tupperware, things that you can transport your own food and drinks in. That way you don't have to eat out. You can even store foods in here. One thing I was sure to include was this spork, again representative of just silverware for eating out, of course, because that is easily forgotten. And then a keep cup. I'm sure you've seen those floating around if you're a coffee drinker, a tea drinker. This is great for traveling or just your daily commute to work or school. You can either fill it at home with your own beverage, or you can bring it to any coffee shop and have them fill it there. So you don't need to use plastic or paper cups. And continuing with the theme of food, I brought a veggie bag. Now this is just a cloth bag that I have recently gotten in the past few months, and this has been a game changer. So basically what it is supposed to help you keep your vegetables, your leafy greens fresh for longer, and let me tell you, it works wonders. So every time I buy a salad, I just immediately wet this bag, put the salad in there and put it in the fridge. It will keep for much longer. You will have fresh, crisp salad every time you take it out of here. And it also prevents food waste because things last longer, so you don't need to throw away so much if you forget to eat it in time. Next up here is a Guppy Friend wash bag. And what this is basically to filter out microplastics when you're doing laundry. So whenever you wash your clothes, just put anything that might contain plastic, so like workout clothes, anything with nylon and stuff like that in it, you just put it in here and wash it as you would usually. and this just prevents microplastics from getting into the water. It's a really simple and easy step, and yeah, it goes a long way. Next up, again, just representative, just simple cotton cloths. They work wonders all around the house, whether it is to remove makeup, wash your face, do the dishes, clean the house. I have a ton of washcloths around the house. This is one of the prettier ones that I only use for dishes. I have some white rags that are no longer white, but you get the point. Cloths are really great, have all kinds of uses, and you don't need to throw away paper towels every time you use them. These can just be washed and reused over and over and over again. Alright, here's a tiny little guy that I want to introduce you to, and this is an earwax remover. So instead of buying and using Q-tips all the time, this is like a one-time purchase and you can remove earwax with it. There's all kinds of alternatives these days. They also have silicone Q-tips that actually have the shape of a Q-tip, which also has all the other functions like removing makeup and so on and so forth. But yeah, this one I really have come to love. I find it way easier to remove earwax with than with a regular Q-tip, and I never have to buy a Q-tip ever again. So this is amazing. The next item is a solid shampoo bar, solid soap bar. Yeah, you can pretty much find those everywhere nowadays, so that you don't have to buy dish soap, shampoo, conditioner, body wash. All those types of things are widely available in the shape of a bar. Less packaging, less water weight for transportation, and I find them to work really, really great. So yeah, solid soap bars are a win for me. Alright, this little guy might just look like another cloth to you, but this is a handkerchief made from linen. I have used cloth handkerchiefs for a number of years now, and they work amazing for me. I always have one in my pocket. I cannot leave the house without them. And yeah, again, just like the rags for cleaning, this can also just be thrown in with your laundry and reused over and over and over again. To be honest, I don't really know why we ever switched from a cloth handkerchief to those paper ones to throw away. These were great for me. Yeah, it's a very small investment. You can also make those yourself, and yeah, you'll never have to buy tissues again if you have one of these. Razors, metal razors, safety razors. I have two of them here because I mentioned them briefly in a different video of mine, and I promised I would talk about the difference a little bit, as this one is a new addition to my inventory at home. This is a leaf razor. I'm sure you've seen some advertisement about it, and if you have looked into this a little deeper, then you know that this is absurdly expensive. This razor costs, I believe, $85. So that's a very hefty price. And this one, on the other hand, that I've used for I think 6 years, it is very worn, but still in great shape despite the rust. The rust really doesn't impact the functionality of it at all. But this, I believe, was $10 or $15 versus this for $80, $85. First off, I want to say I'm a huge fan of safety razors. The blades to buy for them are really, really cheap. They're much more environmentally friendly because you don't throw away the entire razor or the blades that have plastic around them, but you just have these little single metal blades in here that you're gonna throw away afterwards. So yeah, much less waste. And yeah, now I want to talk to you about this razor a little more, and if I can recommend it, if I believe it is worth the money, and yeah, just to make your choice a little bit easier. So right off the bat, you see that these look very, very different. This is a very traditional butterfly razor, and this is much more similar to any normal single-use razor that you will find. This one is rigid, it does not move, while this one bends while you use it. So this one will definitely be a much easier transition if you come off of a single-use razor that has the bendable head. If you're already familiar with this, then this might actually feel a bit weird. the bendability of it. I sure had to get used to it again, but now I really like it. One thing I've noticed, it's just a very slight notice, but I believe that this razor has a little bit of a closer shave. So I find myself to have to shave less with this one than I do with this. But in the end, if it's worth the $65, $70 difference to you, I don't know. I cannot tell you for sure. If you have the money for a leaf razor and if you prefer this, then that is great. Both are really good razors though, so you cannot go wrong with either one of them. Like I said, this one might take a bit of getting used to because it doesn't move, while this one is much more similar to regular razors. So yeah, those are the 10 items that I enjoy using that, yeah, just help preserve the planet, also really help in terms of financial budget. While most of these items cost a little more upfront, they definitely have saved me a lot of money in the long run because it is a one-time purchase. I never have to buy another single-used item again. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got inspired. Let me know if you have any other recommendations. Share them with all of us in the comments below. What are your favorite zero waste items? What was your favorite item off of my list? Let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching.